Welcome students. So in this video I will take some specific problems on the topic quadrant. Okay, already we have solved some basic problems on the topic quadrant. So today we will take some specific problems, and in this video only I will introduce the next topic of trigonometric function, that is compound angles. Okay, that is the next topic of trigonometric function. I will try to introduce that topic in this video. Okay, so our first problem is here. You can see in the board cos x equal to minus half given, and the condition is x lies in the third quadrant. X lies in the third quadrant and cos x equal to minus half. The question is find the other trigonometric functions. Find the other trigonometric functions if cos x equal to minus half, that one is given. That means there are 6 trigonometric functions, already you know. Is that it? There are 6 trigonometric functions. So out of that 6, the value of one trigonometric function for some angle x is given. Okay, cos x equal to minus half, it is given. So we are supposed to find sine, tan, cot, okay, cosec, and what is remaining? Sec. Okay, these 5 we are supposed to find for the angle x. For the angle x, suppose sin x, tan x, cot x, cosec x, sec x. These things we are supposed to find. Given information is cos x equal to half. So other than cos x, we are supposed to find the rest of the trigonometric functions for the same angle x. Another condition given, x lies in the third quadrant. They have told, okay, x lies in the third quadrant. Okay, so if x lying in the third quadrant and cos x equal to minus half, what are the values of these rest 5 trigonometric functions? So let us start. So first of all, the thing is cos x equal to minus half is given. Okay, so what we can find, what we can know about sin x, already we know the identity sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. So using this identity we can easily calculate sin x. You see, sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x. So 1 minus cos square x means 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square. It will give you 1 by 4. No, so sin square x is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4 will give you 3 by 4. So from here what we can have, as sin square x equal to 3 by 4, if I take square root in both the sides, so sin x is equal to plus minus root 3 by 2. After taking square root we are getting plus minus, sin x equal to plus minus root 3 by 2. Now the thing is, we got 2 values of sin x, but which one will take? That one is the question. Sin x equal to plus root 3 by 2 and sin x equal to minus root 3 by 2. Two things we got, with plus and with minus. Now you see, as they have given the condition x lies in the third quadrant. Okay, so x is lying in the third quadrant. That means it is here. This is first, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. So x is lying in the third quadrant. That means x is lying in the house of tan or cot. Tan and cot. Okay, x is lying in the house of tan and cot. But we got the value of sin x. So obviously sin will be negative in the third quadrant. Sin is negative. So other than tan and cot, whatever function will come in the third quadrant, all the things will be negative. Okay, that's why cos x is also given negative, because x is lying in the third quadrant. So cos x will be obviously negative, isn't it? Because third quadrant is the house of tan and cot. So the value of sin x will be also negative. So we will not take the positive value. So we will write sin x equal to minus root 3 by 2. What is the reason behind that? The reason is, you will write like this: since x lies in the third quadrant. You are supposed to give this logic. Since x lies in the third quadrant. So if you don't give this logic, then there will be a chance of deduction of marks. Okay, so why you have taken the negative value? That one you are supposed to give the logic. X is lying in the third quadrant. In the question they have given, and third quadrant is the house of tan and cot, but we are getting the value of sin x. So obviously sin x is negative in the third quadrant. That's why I have taken minus. So we got sin x. Okay, using cos x I got sin x. Now the rest things we will try to find one by one. Okay, so as we know about sin x and cos x, now what will be tan x? Tell me. So what we know, tan x is equal to sin x by cos x, isn't it? This is tan x. Now you already have calculated the value of sin x. Sin x is what you have got, minus root 3 by 2 divided by cos x already given. You see, minus 1 by 2. So minus minus cancel, this 2 cancel. So what we are getting, root 3. So tan x equal to what we got? We got tan x equal to root 3. You see, we are getting only one positive value. We are getting the positive value, because they have told x lies in the third quadrant. So third quadrant is the house of tan and cot, so tan x is coming positive, so tan x equal to root 3 we have calculated. So what will be cot x? As we know tan x, we can easily calculate cot x, because cot x is equal to 1 by tan x, reciprocate relation. Okay, 1 by tan x, so it will be 1 by root 3. So cot x is equal to 1 by root 3. So we got tan x, we got cot x, sin x also we have calculated. Now we are supposed to calculate cosec x. Okay, so cosec x will be what? Cosec x. So all the raised 5 trigonometric functions other than the cos x we are supposed to find. So cosec x is equal to what? 1 by sin x by reciprocate relation again. Already you know what is sin x. Sin x is minus root 3 by 2. So we'll put here 1 by minus root 3 by 2. So if it goes in the numerator, it will be minus 2 by root 3. Okay, this is also justified only. Why it came minus? Because cosec x is also negative in the third quadrant, because third quadrant is the house of tan and cot. So other than tan and cot, all other trigonometric functions other than tan and cot will be negative only in the third quadrant. That's why cosec x is also coming negative. Okay, so cosec x is also coming negative. So after getting cosec x, the remaining one is sec x, last one. Sec x is equal to what? 1 by cos x, again by reciprocate relation. Cos x is what given? Minus half. So we'll put 1 by minus half. That means it is giving you minus 2. Again we can see that sec x is also negative, because this is in the third quadrant. So these are the values of all the trigonometric functions. Okay, sec x, cosec x, cot x, tan x, sin x. All the 5 trigonometric functions other than this we have calculated using this condition, and this is a very important condition. X is lying in the third quadrant. Okay, that at which quadrant it is lying, that one you are supposed to consider. Okay, so this is the thing. Let us take one more problem. Okay, depending upon the same concept, we'll take one more problem. Okay, so that you can get a clear idea about the thing. So question is given tan x is equal to 5 by 12, tan x equals to minus 5 by 12 they have given, and x is lying in the second quadrant. X lies in the second quadrant. Okay, so I think you will be able to figure out this one. So tan x equal to minus 5 by 12. So we are supposed to, when question is same, find the other 5 trigonometric functions. Okay, or find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions for the same angle x. Okay, tan x is given, that is we are supposed to find these things: cos x, sin x, okay, cot x, cosec x, okay, and sec x. These 5 values of these 5 trigonometric functions you are supposed to find using this. Now you see, as we know the value of tan x, which identity you are having with tan x? From class 10 only. Okay, we know, so you'll write like this: we know that, okay, we know that sec square x, okay, sec square x minus tan square x is equal to 1. This one you know from class 10 only, isn't it? So sec square x, so we know already the value of tan x, that one we can use here. So sec square x minus tan square x, square of this one will give you what? 5 square means 25 and 12 square means 144 is equals to 1. So what we can calculate from here, you see, sec square x equals to, that one will go to that side and will be plus. So 1 plus 25 by 144. So after taking LCM, it will be 169 divided by 144, isn't it? So this is a simple calculation. Just I have changed the side and I have taken LCM. Then if you take square root, so sec x will be equal to what? Square root of this one. Means in both the side I am taking square root. So 169 square is 13 and 144 square is 12. But plus minus will come, as you have taken square root in both the sides. Plus minus this thing. Again the same question. Okay, we got 2 values of sec x. 2 values. One is by plus, another one is by minus. But the thing is, x is lying at which quadrant? X is lying in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, which things are positive? In the second quadrant, sine and cosec. These 2 are positive, because second quadrant is the house of sine and cosec. So other than sine and cosec, whatever trigonometric function you are getting in the second quadrant, all the things will be negative only. so the value of sec x will be also negative. So you will give the logic like this, you see, we'll give like this, we'll write, so we got sec x equal to plus minus 13 by 12, so we'll write therefore sec x is equal to minus 13 by 12. Why you have written minus? You give the logic, since x lies in the which quadrant? Second quadrant. Okay, that is the logic. X lies in the second quadrant. So we know in the second quadrant, other than sine and cosec, in the second quadrant, other than sine and cosec, every trigonometric function is giving us negative value. So that's why, since x is lying in the second quadrant, sec x is minus negative. Now using 10x we got sec x. So now we'll try to calculate. As we got sec x, we can easily get cos x, because by reciprocate relation. So therefore cos x equal to what? Tell me. Cos x is just 1 by sec, no, by reciprocate relationship. So will be what? Minus 12 by 13. You can see that cos x is also coming negative, because in the second quadrant, no, in the second quadrant only sine and cosec will be positive. All other trigonometric functions will be negative. So we got cos x. So by taking cos x, we got cos x, we got sec x. Now what we know? We need to have cot x. Okay, cot x is very easy. By just reciprocate relation, cot x is minus 1 by 10x. No, that one is the thing. 1 by 10x, by reciprocate relation, cot x equal to 1 by 10x. So it will be minus 5 by 12. If you take 1 by that one, it will be minus 12 by 5. Minus 12 by 5. That one is your cot x. So we got cos x, sec x, cot x. One more thing, that one is your sin x. We need to know, no? Yes, sin x. So by using cos x we can get sin x, no? We have one more identity. Using cos x we can get sin x, because sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. So this one we got. Let me rub this one. Okay, cot x we got minus 12 by 5. So using cos x we'll try to find sin x, because we know sin square x equal to 1 minus cos square x, no, this identity. Okay, so 1 minus cos square x, what is the value of cos square x? That one is, if you take square of this one, it will be 144 divided by 169. Okay, if you take LCM, it will be 25 by 169. So this one we got sin square x equal to that one. So sin x equal to what? Sin x is equal to, if you take square root of this one, plus minus 5 by 13, is that it? Square root of 25 is 5, square root of 169 is 13. So I got plus minus, two values. So after getting two values, again the same question, plus or minus, which one will take? Now you see, x lies in the second quadrant. As x lies in the second quadrant, obviously sin x will be positive, because this is the house of sine only. Second quadrant is the house of sine. Second quadrant is the house of sine and cosec. So sin x will be positive only. So we'll write, we'll give the logic like this, you see. We'll give the logic. So we got sin x equal to plus minus 5 by 13. So we'll write, therefore sin x equal to, we'll take the positive value, that is only 5 by 13. I am taking positive 5 by 13. What is the logic? Since x lies in the second quadrant, x lies in the second quadrant, that's why, that is the logic. Okay, so x lies in the second quadrant is the house of sine and cosec, that's why I have taken the positive value. Now we got sine, we can easily get cosec by reciprocate relation. Yes, so we got sine, we can easily get cosec. So cosec x will be equal to 1 by sin x. So obviously 1 by sin x, that means reciprocate of this one, that means it will be 13 by 5. You can see that this one also is coming positive only, because sin x and cos x both are lying in the second quadrant, because that one is the house of sine and cosec. That's why only these two are coming positive. All other things will be negative. Already we have seen. So this is a very much important type of question. Okay, this one and the previous one obviously. So this type of will be given. One trigonometric function will be given in the question, and they will give certain this kind of condition, and you are supposed to find the rest 5 trigonometric functions. In the exam they may ask you for the rest 2, okay, by specifying the name. Suppose 10x is given, they may ask you find sin x and cot x. They may ask like this, or they may ask find the rest 5 trigonometric functions. Okay, any kind of questions will be, means maybe there. Okay, so that one is the means concept. Here we can end our concept or problems of the topic quadrant. So now I'll try to obviously now I'll introduce the topic compound angles. That one is the second, or you can tell second topic of trigonometric functions. Okay, after that measurement of angle was the just measuring radian to degree, degree to meridian. After then we have started and we have finished today the topic quadrant. Now let me introduce the topic compound angles. Compound angles. So I'll try to introduce only the topic. So the topic name is compound angle. We need to know which angles we are supposed to take in the topic compound angles. Okay, compound angle means, suppose you are given 75 degree, suppose you are given 15 degree, this kind of acute angles, and we are supposed to calculate the value of sine 75, we are supposed to calculate the value of cos 15. At that time problem arises. What type of problem you see? Sine 75, cos 15. These angles are not obtuse angle. Okay, as we have seen that in the topic quadrant, we can find the values of trigonometric function for obtuse angle. Suppose sine 120 degree. Okay, this angle is an obtuse angle. This one we can easily find using the concept of quadrant. That is some multiple of 90 plus some more. Is that it? Multiple of 90 plus some more. That kind of things only we can solve using the concept of quadrant. That means some angle, some multiple of 90. That means angle can be expressed, okay, or can be break down in some multiple of 90 plus some angle. We have seen already. Okay, that means for the obtuse angles only. Okay, we can use the concept quadrant. But if some specific acute angles are there, suppose 75 degree, 15 degree, and that one also not in our that list, that means 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. These are not coming in this specific list, but sometimes we need to calculate sine 75 also, sine cos 15 also. That means this kind of angle, 75, 15, this kind of some specific, okay, I am not telling all the acute angles, some specific, okay, angles. Here we will take one by one step. That kind of angles can be found using the concept of compound angles. Okay, so in the English language, in the English grammar, already you know the meaning of compound sentence. Compound means two sentences if we connect together, isn't it? That sentence is called compound sentence, isn't it? So similar concept we'll use here. You see how? Suppose, let me show you how to find sine 75 degree using these known angles. You see, 75 can be break as like this. 75 can be taken as 45 plus 30, isn't it? 45 plus 30 means with respect to some known angles. Okay, with respect to some known angles, I have splitted the angle 75. 75 degree I have taken as 45 plus 30. Both the angles we know. Both the angles we know. That means from here only we will try to break. From here only, okay, the things which you know. Okay, similar, if I give you sine 15 degree, that one also can be written as like this by subtraction. That means 45 minus what? Minus 30 degree. 45 degree minus 30 degree. Is that it? That is also coming under 15 degree. Is that it? So this kind of things, when you will be able to break that angle. You will be able to break that angle with respect to some known angles, either in addition or in subtraction. Okay, that kind of things, this kind of breaking system is coming under compound angles. And sometimes this topic is called not only compound angles, transformation of sum and products. Let me tell you, transformation of sum and products, that is also sometimes taken as the name, topic name. Okay, transformation, in some book it is written transformation of sum and products. Why it is means telling like this? Why I am telling sum and products? This is the sum, you can see. This is the sum. Subtraction also some kind of special kind of sum only, addition only. So transformation of sum and product, that means we are transforming sum to product. That means this thing already just using the sum concept, during the means using the addition concept or using the subtraction concept, we are just able to break that angle. Now how to get these values or how to break this one? That one can be done using the product. there is a relation, okay, of trigonometric functions in between the angles in addition or sum and product. There is a relation between that type of sum. You can tell some identities or some formulas we'll discuss here. Okay, means after we already got transformation of sum and products. Okay, topic name is either compound angle or transformation of sum and products. Let me tell you why. Because this much already we know how to break this 75 degree with respect to some known angle. That much only we knew here. Okay, now after then how to get the value, that one we'll know by if we learn some identities or if we learn some formulas. You can tell that formulas, I am listing some formulas, and note the formulas, okay, properly. And already I have told in my first video only, list the formulas, okay, so that when solving problems you are able to know. And why I have given this one, so that you can get to know at what time you are supposed to use which formula. Okay, so sin 75 degree, that kind of problem will solve. Let me take some formulas first that will help in solving this kind of things. So first formula is sin a plus b. A is some angle, b is some angle. How to break this one? This is the sum. Okay, so this formula is here like this: sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. You see, transformation of sum and product we can see here. Is that it? Transformation of sum and product. Okay, this sum is transformed in terms of some product. Is that it? So sin a plus b formula is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Let me explain this one. Like you have taken sin 75 degree. No, 75 can be written as sin 45 plus 30. 45 plus 30. So according to this formula, sin a plus b, in place of a there is 45, in place of b there is 30. So if I break according as this formula, so formula is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So sin a means 45, no, sin a into cos b means cos 30 plus cos a sin b means cos 45 into cos a sin b. Okay, that means sin 30. So now you know the values, you know these values, isn't it? Sin 45 means 1 by root 2 into cos 30 means root 3 by 2. Okay, plus cos 45 again 1 by root 2, sin 30 means 1 by 2. So just take the thing. So here it is giving me root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2. So now if you take LCM here, it is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. So that is the value of sin 75 degree. So in this way we are able to calculate the value of sin 75 as well. Okay, using the concept of compound angles. Okay, means 75 I have first splitted as 45 plus 30. Now this one is falling under this formula. Okay, we need to relate the formulas. Okay, every time after seeing this one only you need to have this formula in your mind, sin a plus b. Okay, sin a plus b formula is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So just I have used the formula and I got the value. That is the value of sin 75. Okay, so let me give you the second formula. Okay, let me rub this one. The second formula is this one. Second formula is if this kind of thing is there. Second one, suppose sin a minus b is there, subtraction sin a minus b. That one is just simple only. Same formula, just will take minus. That is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Cos a sin b. Sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So where will you use this formula? In this problem, you see. Suppose sin 15 degree given. Sin 15 degree given. Now 15 degree can be written as like this. Sin 45 minus 30. 45 minus 30. That one can be written. Or sometimes you can tell me, sir, we can write like this also. Sin 60 minus 45. Yes, you can write. You can write 60 minus 45 also. You can write 45 minus 30 also. Will be the same. Okay. Sin 15 degree means sin 45 minus 30 is giving you 15. Yes. 60 minus 45 is also giving you 15. Just need to know that the angles means in which you are breaking the thing, that thing should be known angles. That thing should be the known angles, so that you can put the values at last. Okay. So again put the same formula. Okay. Suppose sin a minus b, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So it will be again sin a okay, cos B minus cos A, okay, into sin B. So I think you will be able to put the values, okay, and you can easily get the answer. Okay, so this is the process of the first two formulas. The second formula, third formula I am showing you. Okay, third formula is for tan. Okay, third formula is like this: tan A plus B if it is there. Tan A plus B. The formula is like this: tan A plus tan B. Okay, these formulas are there in the book. You will be able to get in the NCERT book, R.D. Sharma book, any book you take. There are these formulas are listed there. Okay, in the book you can see the formulas from the book. Tan A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. This is the formula. Similar tan A minus B formula is also there. This is for tan A plus B. No, sometimes tan A minus B may be needed. A minus B is just here, it will be negative and the denominator will be positive like this. That means tan A minus tan B. Remember the formulas, very important in calculus also. That means in solving the problems of derivative and integration also, these formulas are needed. Tan A plus B, tan A minus B. Lots of times there is a huge usage of this kind of formulas. Okay, mainly in the calculus, because trigonometry is the basic idea of doing calculus. Okay, to do calculus, to be master in calculus, you need to have a clear or rigid idea about trigonometry. Okay, that means all these compound angles, after then we'll do the multiple angles, submultiple angles, all the topics are dealing with some specific formulas already listed in the book. At the last of the NCERT trigonometric function, at the last of the chapter, you will get the list of all the formulas. In the NCERT also it is there. Okay, so tan A minus B, tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Okay, this is the formula of tan A plus B, tan A minus B. Similar cot A plus B, cot A minus B formula is there. Okay, you can get sec A plus B. You may ask me, sir, what would be sec A plus B? Okay, so for sec A plus B, we will not learn the formula for sec A plus B. We will learn the formula for cos A plus B, cos. Okay, if you know cos, then by reciprocal relation, cos is 1 by sec is equal to 1 by cos. No, so by that one we can easily get. Okay, so let me show you what is cos A plus B. Okay, sometimes cos is also needed. Okay, sometimes if cos A plus B is there, cos A plus B, that one is, you see, like this. It is like cos A cos B, cos A cos B. If it is plus, you see it properly, cos A plus B, then in the formula there will be minus. Just the opposite. Okay, cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Most of the students doing mistake here only. It is plus, here that should be minus. Okay, remember. Similar, if it is minus cos A minus B, then you are supposed to do like this: cos A cos B, then it will be plus sin A sin B, plus sin A sin B. Okay, this is the formula for cos. Using these things we can get sec. Similar, using sine we can get cosec. Tan and cot already I have given. So these are the formulas for compound angles, you can say, or we can say the topic is transformation of sum and products. That means from the sum to products, that kind of transformation. So this is the introduction for the topic compound angles. In my next video, okay, I'll take some problems, some important problems related to the formulas I'll take, okay, and I'll discuss. Okay, so till then, thank you.